The Ghana Football Association President Kurt Okraku expressed deep concern over the poor performance of some Ghanaian referees in recent theory tests. Now, speaking at the association's 30th Ordinary Congress in Pram, Okraku revealed that some experienced Ghana Premier League officials scored as low as 3.5% on these assessments. Okraku emphasized the gravity of the situation, questioning how referees could effectively implement or interpret the laws of the game without a solid grasp of them. He then stressed that such low knowledge levels are unacceptable and called for immediate action to address this issue. Now we have joining us to talk about this Felix Romack, who will be giving us more insight on exactly what's happening with the Ghana Football Association and, of course, the referees over there. Thank you for joining us, Felix.
Thank you, my brother. How are you?
I'm very well. I mean, it is a sad development that we heard coming out from Ghana about referees scoring quite low in tests that they were taking. Looking forward to the new Ghana Premier Football League season.
Well, it's a bit disappointing. I think that one of the challenges that Ghana football has faced, especially in terms of the Premier League, has to be officiating. Officiating over the couple of years has been very, very awful. You know, there's been times when the FA, in their own way, now decided to incentivize referees into improving their performance. You look at the FA annual award scheme, they try to bring in a category where they reward the best referees of the season. They did that starting last 2 seasons, where they intended to award the best referee with a card, just in their own small way, to make sure that referees, are up to the standard and they give their utmost best in terms of officiating. But we are in an era where technological advancement is key into getting better from your officials. Even if you look at advanced countries like in Europe, especially even in the Premier League, where they have the VAR, they have the communication gadget, they still make mistakes. So it would always be very difficult for referees that are officiating in our part of the world or in the Ghana Premier League, where some of them come into games even without a communication gadget. So it will be very, very difficult. And that is one of the reasons why a lot of us are advocating that the Ghana Football Association provide those technical supports for the referee. They need to upgrade the standard of officiating by providing them with gadgets. Even a lot of people are calling for the introduction of the VAR, because if you look at one of the best VAR officials we have in Africa, is Daniel Nilai. He comes from Ghana. He's actually working in the league that has not used the VAR, but on the African stage, he goes into CAF Interclub competition as VAR official. He was one of the referees that officiated at the African, the Nations Cup in Ivory Coast, and we all saw how African referees in Ivory Coast implemented the VAR to the admiration of people in outside Africa, and that is something that we want to see, especially in the Ghana Premier League. So it's the right call. I think that it is high time Ghana start implementing VAR. Even if we are not at that stage, I think that we also need to provide technical support for referees, because at the end of the day, if we are not implementing those, we're not implementing VAR, if you're not technically supporting referees, it will be very difficult for them to get to a level where they will even get an opportunity to officiate in CAF organized matches or even go further in FIFA organized matches. So I think that is something that we really need to invest in. VAR is very, very expensive, but I think that there are different stages of VAR. It depends on how much money you have, but I think that FIFA can provide you with a staff standard where you can upgrade as time goes on. So we need to start from somewhere, and I think that it is high time a country like Ghana that says that is a football country. We really need to start going into that decision of making VAR available for Ghanaian referees and other technical support as well.
All right. Of course, there's a whole lot more to talk about when it comes to the Ghana Premier Football League, and also something that has to do with betting. But I know we are running out of time. We'll surely have you again, and we'll talk about that matter of the GFA wanting to take away Ghana Football League games away from betting companies. But thank you very much, Felix Romack, for joining us today.